sign over the bar when I walked in, no PC at the IC, no PC at the IC. What it meant was, as I found out, no personal contact at the inner circle. No personal contact. And what that meant was that when I was in there and I was talking to some friends of mine and I kind of just casually touched some guy's shoulder, you know, all of a sudden there was a guy there with a flashlight. One of the you know, guys who worked there with a flashlight saying, "No, you can't touch." Well, can you imagine being in any kind of like social setting where people run around with flashlights telling you can't touch somebody on the shoulder? But it did. It happened. It happened to me. In fact, in the 50s and 60s, gay bars were routinely raided. They were raided. The names of the people who were arrested were put in the paper for no reason. There was nothing indecent going on. Police went in. It was harassment. They went in, and it was Chicago also. It was Mayor Daley. It was Chicago. During election years, it was a standard thing to go into gay bars and raid them to, quote, clean up the city. So anyway, back to gay politics. Some of us formed Chicago Gay Alliance. We opened the community center, this little humble building in Chicago on Elm Street. It was cheap, and we thought that Chicago should have a community center, so we opened up this building. And we felt it was important to work on gay issues, so that was our agenda. Gay Lib was a little more spread out. They were into women's issues, blacks issues, any issue that was around that during that time. They wanted to get involved in it. We felt it was important to concentrate on the gay community, gay and lesbian community. At that time, it wasn't. I don't think LGBT was even around. I mean, we didn't say LGBT. Anyway. Along with all of that political activity, there was some other things going on. As I said, there was a cultural explosion. The age of disco in the 70s, with its wild and energizing beat. Some of you might have experienced disco. I mean, those dance bars were just packed. Once the door opened and we realized we could have dancing, I mean, the Bistro in Chicago was one of the top places to go on a Saturday night.